Hello, I'm Kate from The Makery, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own wax food wraps. If you've not used them before, they're brilliant. They are a sustainable alternative to using cling film or like plastic disposable food packaging. So what they essentially are a piece of fabric which has been impregnated with wax. So we're using beeswax, jojoba oil and pine resin. We sell these blocks of all of those ingredients already mixed up together for you. We actually sell the kits with all of this stuff in it if you like one of those. But basically it's got wax, so you can use beeswax or soy wax if you're vegan, and that's kind of the main ingredient. And then also jojoba oil, which makes them a bit more pliable, so you can kind of wrap the wraps around food and things. And then pine resin, which is what makes them sticky and tacky and stick to themselves in the same way as cling film. So you need your block of the wax ingredients, a couple of pieces of fabric. This is 100% cotton fabric, some greaseproof paper, an old towel, and then a knife and a chopping board. And also I've got my iron to the side as well. So the first thing that we need to do is take the block of wax. So I'll put that one here. And what we need to do is just kind of, using your knife, grate off lots of little bits of the wax so that they come off in your hand, like this. Just keep those safe, like that. Oops. You can use any knife. Once you've used it, if you just submerge it into some bowl of boiling water, it's as good as new again. So once you have grated off lots of pieces of the wax, we need to put them onto the fabric. So I'll just pop that to one side. I'm going to get the old towel that I've got and lay it out in front of me rather than using my ironing board. And then lay a piece of greaseproof paper on top of the towel. And then I'll put the fabric on top like this. And then I'm just going to evenly distribute the bits of wax over the fabric like that. There we go. Now there's another way of doing this which doesn't use the iron, and that is using your oven instead. So if you wanted to use your oven, up to this point you do the technique in exactly the same way as what I'm doing now. So once the wax is distributed over your fabric, you can put another piece of greaseproof paper over the top. And then take your iron, which should be on its hottest setting with no steam, and you just work it over the greaseproof paper so that the wax melts, and you can see on the greaseproof paper where the wax is melting, and it will be absorbed into your fabric. So just keep working it around like this until all the wax has melted. There we go. So there, I'm not going to do the whole of the piece of fabric for this, but you can see over on this side, there are a few spots which have still got no wax in them. So I'm just going to grate a little bit more of the wax off the block and pop them into the spots on the fabric which don't have any wax on, like this. And I'm just going to repeat the process and keep going until the fabric is completely coated in the wax. And then you're good to go, all done. If you find, they should last for about a year. If you find that they start to lose their tackiness, you can just get a bit more of your wax block and then re-wax the fabric. So do exactly the same process again to kind of reload it. If you want to do the oven way rather than with the iron, you just, once you have got the wax sprinkled over the fabric, you just pop it into a low oven about 120 degrees for about 3 to 4 minutes until you can see that the wax is all melted into the fabric. And then just continue in the same way, and that's it. So, or at the end of it, Once you think you've got as much use out of them as you absolutely can, you can compost them because it's all natural ingredients. So there we go, one finished wax food wrap. As you can see, it's much more kind of papery than the fabric was before, and it's nice and tacky from that pine resin that we've used. As I said, we sell the blocks and the kits on our website. If you would like to stay in touch and see all of the other crafty videos that we put out, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and if you've got any questions at all, please pop them in the comments box. Thanks very much. Goodbye.